Hey, what's going on? You have tuned in to another Wednesday of Victoria Said It. Yes, I am back. It's Wednesday. Y'all know what time it is. It don't change. We are Instagram and Facebook. Um, I want to say, let's recap on this whole week of activities. Right now is looking kind of crazy for R. Kelly. It is looking kind of crazy for Usher. It's looking kind of crazy for Kevin Hart right now. And I don't know. I can't explain what guys are going through right now, but it's been crazy. And then let's bring it to the females. I got a shirt on, y'all can't really see it, but it's a girls trip tank top. I don't know, pop up a little bit for y'all to see it. Girls trip tank top. I got to see the screening for that, and definitely a trip to go see that. Of course, you bring back your natural, beautiful Black women. You got Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, of course, bringing it back together. You got Regina Hall. You got the one she got, the comedian. I love her, but I don't really know her name. But I know she's new, and she's hilarious. And so, well, she's not that new, but she's done like a lot of work. So you know what? Before I get totally off my rocker on naming her, I'm not gonna sit there and just like, yeah, that girl. Let's see. But no, I will advise everyone to go ahead and make sure you see that. Tiffany Haddish. That's why I do not remember it. I know it's Tiffany, but the Haddish part gets me every time. Let's see who stopped in on Instagram first. We got Tefco, who definitely stopped in. Doug versus Ronnie. Bishop Nelson, B Troop are always back every Wednesday. And Cupcake Pop 303. I know who she is. She's a great person. And then on Facebook, we got Spider-Man, CJ Williams, and Kareem Evans, Paul Major, and CJ Williams has hit me up with a hey, beautiful, thank you. I appreciate that. Spider-Man says what happened with Kevin. So if you've been under a rock, or maybe you just don't do social media like that, I kind of have to stay hand in hand with the social media thing just to kind of see what's going on. So apparently, allegedly, Kevin Hart is staying with a woman in the car that's not his wife, the one who's currently pregnant, and it's not his ex-wife. So yeah, he got a Becky with the good hair. That's Jay-Z and Beyonce's phrase, not mine. I was just saying it. So people like, she's talking about, I'm not talking about you. I will say with Kevin Hart, if it's the case, and I had like a bit of the clip of the video on my Facebook and as well as my Instagram, but if it's the case, Kevin, come on, dude. Like, you have your rib that you just can't live without, and this is what you do. But if you see Girls Trip, you just like, I don't want to break how Girls Trip does, what happens in the movie, but I kind of think this is happening. So when y'all go see Girls Trip, tell me like, yo, I think that's what happened. It'll make sense to you. Like if you know what I'm talking about as far as being seen all of a sudden in a car and this chick that nobody really knows, but she's like Instagram famous, you'll see what I mean. So go watch the movie Girls Trip. I definitely recommend that. And then Usher. Usher, you have to pay out $1.1 million because you want to let it burn for real. I'm not saying that's funny because you got herpes. It's not funny. But I'm pretty sure she knew you had herpes. You knew you had herpes. So, because from my understanding, those who are not educated on sexual transmitted diseases, please educate yourself that you'll know that if somebody has herpes, you'll be like, don't put that on me. Don't touch me with it. Nope. Because you'll be able to tell. So it's like, to know this, and you have to, it costs you $1.1 million. It's just like, come on. Please, come on. How stupid are you? Just how? Because you knew you would have to probably eventually pay up. And nonetheless, you burned the ex-wife, her bridesmaid. So the chick was in y'all wedding. And y'all wonder why Victoria said it is still freaking single. Just understand that what, how? And then last but not least, I'm not gonna dwell on this a lot because it's too much already. R. Kelly, he went from golden showers to trapping peaches. That's why I probably shouldn't say that word. Trapping chicks in the closet. So I'll say this. R. Kelly, here we said it best, you need help. You need to find chicks your own age. To me, he is an attractive man. I think they had Tiffany Haddish and Charlamagne the God on TMZ, and why like Tiffany was like, nah, he's not that attractive. To me, in my opinion, he was attractive back in the day to me. And I guess because it was the music too. But I would never. Ain't nobody got that much money for me to be like, girl, we gonna be in this closet. Shh. He said, shh. Y'all might get another video because I just thought about that shit. That's funny. Like the conversations in the class. Like, shh. Robert said he gonna get us. Stop. Shh. Act like you sleep. Girl, I ain't having sex with him this time. It's your turn. Like, no, like, how are the conversations going? And then the young lady who came out, who was like, nah, my dad's wrong. No, your dad is probably right. You are probably washed mentally somewhere wrong, because the girl back in the day who had golden showers, Riley said it. I see pee, I run. I don't stand for it. So if you see somebody who's like, nah, you can't go nowhere. Nah, you can't do that. You stayed for it. That's it. But I digress. I'm going to go to Facebook real quick to see who stopped in. You got Phil Make Cash, Tina Fox, Steven Sanders, Brandon Array, Melanie Matson. Thank you for stopping in. And then we have on Instagram, let's see, Trevi Trev _ Dante Styles 314, SCM.STL joined in, and B Troop. Let's see what you got going on. Let's see. That's how you get that bumpy face. Talk about Kevin Hart. Yes. No, talking about Usher. My bad. Then when we come to the next one, is R. Kelly playing Catch a Girl, Get a Girl for keeps. Yes, he is. He really is. Dante Styles 314. Yes. If you just tuning in, Kevin Hart cheating on his wife, on his rib. So I don't know. I just know that that's why I'm still single. That is exact. Usher, R. Kelly, and Kevin Hart. And men will be like, don't put me in the category. Nah, brother, I gotta put you in the category because y'all are trapping chicks, burning chicks, and cheating. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But hey, neither here nor there. Girls Trip is definitely a movie you must see. And then B Troop says Kevin Hart got caught sitting in some chick's lap in a car. Yes. But if you see Girls Trip, it's kind of like how? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows Kevin Hart. He ain't hard to miss. Even though he's like 4'2", he not that hard to miss. So we knew. But if you see, like I said, I don't want to mess up Girls Trip for anybody who hasn't seen it, but it's a lot of you celebrities, and hell, a lot of you dudes who are just in relationships. Stop being stupid. You got girls who don't want to see your girl happy. So chill. Just chill. You ain't got to do too much. You shouldn't have, just chill. Let's see who stopped in. JLR Photo Design. What's going on? Stopped in. Missy Rich joined in on Facebook. I appreciate it, but okay. Again. This is Wednesday. It's Facebook. As Victoria said it, we stop in. It's Relationship Hub. We talking about it all. today, I have to get off of Usher and all of them. I just have to. But we talking about the dating chronicles of with your ex. I had a couple situations. Let's see, Dante Styles 314. Sorry. Why are you single? Are you crazy? I'm not crazy. I don't think I am. I think people make me crazy. Now, I will say I have a short tolerance for ignorance. I have the smallest tolerance. So I'll give you chances, but it's like if you we'll explain it. I'll go into that. But let's go into today's show. So we will talk about today. Like I said, we have exes. All of us has an ex. Like I have exes. But mainly the question today is, what's the worst breakup you've experienced? And how I worded it, I probably should have worded it differently. But would you let that ex back? That's the part one and part two of the same question. Then the next one is, can your ex give you valid dating advice? Because if you have that one ex that you're like, you know what was up with me, like, what did I do wrong? I honestly, I do that every now and then. I will hit up like an ex and be like, okay, what did I do wrong? And, you know, if I did something wrong, let me know. Let me know. I had one ex tell me, he didn't give me dating advice. I just asked, like, what do I do wrong? What am I different about? Or what is it that did make us work? And he was just like, you called a lot. I'm like, is that a problem? Because I've talked about this before. I've had an ex who would be like, you don't call enough. So really, I think it's about me finding the person that is okay or comfortable in the happy medium of how I communicate. Because I won't always call. I won't always FaceTime. And you have to be okay with that. And it's not like I'm ignoring somebody. It's more like I'm in my own little zone. Sometimes I don't want to be around anybody. So for me, it's like, you can't fault me for that. Like sometimes I just don't want to be, I'm playing with a little light around here. I'm sorry, y'all. It's bright. But sometimes I don't want to be around people. I really just don't. So I was blamed a lot of the past relationships that I've gone and talked to the ex with. It was either I called too much or I didn't call enough. So, but it's like if I like somebody, that sounds bad too. If I like somebody, I will reach out a little bit more. Like, hey, don't forget about me. You see me? You forgot about me? No, but that's a part of the thing. Like with my exes, that's what I may have an ex in here. I don't know yet. Not gonna say anything, but we're gonna go to Instagram real quick. So Dante Styles, I hope that answers your question. I'm not crazy. I haven't had the person who's compatible with me. JLR Photo Design says very short. So yes, I have a very short tolerance level. Then we have Mr. Credit Repair 1 who joined in, and B Troop, you sound confused. You said, huh? JLR Photo Design laughing my ass off. Yes, you should laugh out. Cause you know. But let's see, Dante Styles 314. I got broken up with on Valentine's Day. Damn, Valentine's Day. Hold up. I definitely want to pin this one. Let's pin the comment to see. I got broken up with on Valentine's Day before I was gonna buy her stuff. And surprise, what was the surprise? Let's see. I don't know why it's acting like this, but surprise her at school when I was in high school. Aw, that's kind of messed up. I'm sorry. But it's really about, when it comes to my exes, I don't think I have anybody who can give me real dating advice. I think I have exes that can, and I'm gonna go on Instagram and put this on here so they'll know. But it's not that I don't have real, exes that can give me dating advice, but they can give me advice on me. That's what I I think, because I was talking to a friend earlier today, and we talked about like men, y'all are very territorial. So if I'm telling you about another dude that's trying to take me out, and you know what they trying to do, you gonna tell me, nah, he ain't trying to do that. He's trying to do this and hit it and quit it or whatever. And it's like, it's hard. It's hard for you to say like an ex can give you that advice, because I know me, especially if I still like that person, nah, I'm cool. I'm not gonna tell you how to win this chick over and give her the ring that I should have got. No, I don't care. Call me rude if you want to, but let me see. Hold on. Can your ex give you? I'm trying to type and not be slow at this, but give you dating advice. And then, what is the worst breakup? What's the worst breakup that you've ever experienced? And in that experience, would you take that ex back? That's what we're talking about today. So those who are catching up, I'm pinning the comment on Instagram right now. But that's really what it is. It's like, would you take that person back? And I'm trying to see if more people would kind of like tell me their worst breakup before I share mine. I'm petty like that. What's your worst? I'm really getting slow. Hold on, breakup. Would you take that ex back? So yes, those who are joining on Facebook, I definitely commend those. Stephanie Rogers, Timothy, thank you for stopping in. And I'm loving it. Take that ex back. If you ever like weeks on or the next following weeks, I'll try to post the topics up kind of early. And what I'll do is if you can't make it in live, I'll read your comments, from my email. So you can definitely check that out. If Victoria said it, sto@gmail.com. That's what you want to send that to. JLR says, I had an ex that broke up with me because I was husband material. And see, sometimes it can be too good. If something's too good, sometimes that scares the wrong people and the right people at the same time. You see yourself being in relationships, and sometimes you may not be ready for that. And I was laughing with a homegirl the other day too. Like, I met the thugs in my life at the wrong time period. And so Nisha Love, thanks for stopping in. Kareem Holmes, thanks for stopping in on Facebook. But I think I met the thugs at the wrong time in my life. So like, had I dated them now, will be a but maybe it was good. It was a good experience for me. But the worst breakup, and I'm really trying to see if y'all would give me y'all stories first. I don't want to go through mine. It was so much. But I will say my worst breakup, that person, would I take them back? The experience that I had with them, I don't think it was a bad breakup. It was the experience that I had with that person that made it like, oh God. But let me see, hold on. Really haven't had the worst breakup. Man, okay, you're not helping me. I need a worse breakup. I need a bad breakup. But the breakup was the experience. It was a real bad time. Me and this guy had dated before another guy and I dated, and he was just one of those people that he would cheat, but he would kind of treat it like it was my fault. And I was like, what? Like, I haven't done anything. Like, what are you talking about? And I ended up breaking up with him, whatever, find somebody else, stay with that person for quite a long time, for quite a long time. I'm not going to tell y'all what period of time this was in my life, but I will say years passed and I ended up going back with that ex. I went back with that ex once. We had a pretty nice relationship for a second. Kind of did the same thing, but we were just a little older of how he was treating me. Then recently he stepped back, and I think he's changed. I think because we're all getting older and we're all seeing like, yeah. I said, let me get comfortable. we're all seeing our flaws and we're all kind of like understanding who we are, where we probably messed up at in our lives, and saying to ourselves like, okay, I see where I can get better at in life, and that I commend him on. Would I take him 100% back without thinking like, I remember what you did to me? I don't know. I really don't, because that's what it plays in your mind. I don't, like, I'm human. It plays in our minds of how we were done. And I'm a female as well, so guys are like, y'all hold on this stuff. And it's not the case. It's like, as far as for anybody who's human, you hurt, you've been hurt. So why not, be okay with the fact that I may reflect like, man, remember that one time you did such and such and you said this about me? And it's like, I still remember it. I'm not going to forget it. I'm not going to forget what you said. I'm not going to forget, how you did this and how you did that. Can I get over it? Through God and whoever else you pray to. But I know for me, it's going to take a lot of prayer. I'll never forget it. I just never won't. But I'll forgive it. Because I think I forgive it. If I'm communicating with you, I forgive you at least enough. But that's just me. But let's see who we got stopped in for Facebook. Kadeem Brown Little, thanks for stopping in. Charles Anderson, hola, what's up with you? I don't know. With my exes, I've had experiences where I will never speak with them again. I've had people that I'm like, nah, forget you, I cut you off. But it's like that. I can't tell somebody I hate them. I can never say, I'll tell you I hate you. You'll just know that I'm not meaning it. And people know that, Let's see, Nisha Love, what's up to say? Worst breakup was a couple of years ago, and finding out that I was cheated on. Yeah, I took him back, but he had to show a major change in progress before we got back together. And I commend that. I definitely commend that, because you have to. When you decide to take somebody back after cheating, that's God. Like, low key, like, you can't tell me nothing else. Like, that's a higher power. If you don't believe in God, you at least believe in a higher power, because we're not just here on our own. But if you could take somebody back who has deliberately shown you, like, you find somebody else attractive, like if Kevin Hart real takes him back, she's with God. Yeah, if she don't, or she would, whatever settlement check she gonna probably get. That's just, the reality of it is, she got the baby now. Kevin, you messed up. You leave that or she leave you, that check is gone. If you thought your one ex-wife getting a little money, this one finna come after you like Mike ex-wife, 100,000 a month, So for me, I feel like it's just like, it's a lot. When you can go back to somebody who is cheated on you and y'all just dating, that's, but if you married, sometimes it's different. For people who are married, sometimes it is very different, because you've gone to that point where in front of God and a bunch of people, now you have to decide, like, is this the relationship that, I want to make work? Because this is what I told myself. Let's see who we got. Charles Anderson, Chili Chill, glad, says, be on the show soon. Please be on your show soon. I would like to. I don't know when y'all record or do anything, but let me know. You know how to find me. Let's see. Next on Instagram, Be True. Been cheated on a couple of times. Took some back. Hey, I did date this one woman. Super cool. I mean, it's like I said, to date somebody who is cheating on you, you still I think you reflect. I think you will constantly reflect, like, when they don't answer the phone. Now you like, you cheating on me. It's just like, that's kind of, and then it's scary how the world thinks today. Like, I know so many girls that, and I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but I'm saying girls who are dating, who aren't, not married, but dating, who are seeing multiple guys. And it's like, y'all cool with that now. And it's the times and the trend of dating is kind of scary right now, because we're looking at situations where it's cool, I'll be a side piece, and girls are okay with it. Look, it's the dating trend is very scary now. It really is. And like I said, with Usher paying out 1.1 million, the celebrities are the ones who need to be careful, because right now, sips tea. Just saying, wrap it up. What Quavo say? Wrap it up then. That's it. That's all you have to do. Like, you making it harder for yourselves out here. With the other part of the show, like talking about getting dating advice from your ex. I've had exes tell me what I've done wrong. But to give me a sure, like, look, you need to do this with him, do that with him, I don't think I can legit get any advice from any of my exes. I think all of them I'm their property. For me to tell them, like, oh yeah, I'm really into this guy, and I think he's really just a great guy, what should I do? I think they would be like, you know what, you need to wear pink, yellow, and green lipstick, put your hair in spikes just to run them off. That's the kind of exes that I have, but they're still really good friends of mine. So that, it kind of differs, but, and you also know, be true, really. Yes, I think so. I think my exes would definitely, they wouldn't give me the best dating advice. I don't think so. But, and then, we always have a letter, and you too can send in your letter, your email, your question, whatever you want to, victoriasaidit@stl@gmail.com. Matter of fact, I do need to actually go check that, because I didn't check it before we started. But yes, victoriasaidit@stl@gmail.com is where you want to find me and send me any of your questions. If it's something that you want to kind of keep on the down low, you can tell me that, and I don't put all that information out there. I will just put, like, the first letter of your name, kind of savvy, put it with the little savvy headline, like, hey, this is so and so. But let's see. We will go to, I know I'm kind of all over the place, but y'all know what happens is every Wednesday. It doesn't change. And let's see. I have so much going on. Let's see. There we go. Oh, shoot. I did that. Let's see. And go back to Facebook. God, it's all over the place. I'm sorry. But okay. So this week, this letter is from Lady R. And she says, Dear Victoria, I'm currently single. But by that, I mean I entertain by text or calls every now and then. No real dates. To be honest, I'm not interested. The guys that are showing interest are attractive, but I'm okay without dating. Valid. Recently, my ex-boyfriend hit me up out of the blue. I was always so into him, but our breakup was really ugly. I miss him, but afraid to cross that line again. Past, not too far behind, Lady R. Woo, girl, that's you from my own pages. That's what I feel like. But so, Lady R, I feel like I've been there. I've done that. Even just talked about it. Like, as far as having that ex who, if he said tomorrow, would you marry me? Definitely got one of those. Definitely got one of those. But I would say yes. I didn't even answer the question, but yes. If my ex came back in a picture that I really just head over heels for, it's still scary because you're back in a relationship that you know he has like this tight grip, like, ugh. If he has that much power, like where you just like you're not even into the dudes right now, you just, get a free meal and a good drink out of some dudes now. But your ex, if he came back tomorrow, like, let's go get this Mickey D's cheeseburgers, that's deep. Cause now it's like he has a hold on you, and he knows it. Y'all fellas know when y'all got a hold on these chicks. I know you do. Y'all be trying to act like, nah, we don't get it. No, you do. You know, because I've seen it. I've seen it in live and in living color. But Lady R, I feel like I've definitely lived your life, that whole scenario. And I see it as, it's scary because it can't be that one ex that you just like, you can just fall head over heels again. It's scary because it's depending on how y'all broke up is what I say too. If y'all broke up on a smooth, like she said, it's the worst one. So if y'all broke up and it was like, just, I hate you, I hope your mama died, like bullshit like that, that's kind of fucked up. But if it was like that, nah. Because personally, I think revenge. I'm like, bitch, you said that about my mama? All right, come on. Like, that's how I think people think. I have a really messed up way about how I feel like people think. So for me, I think everybody's a manipulator. Just because my experiences, I'm not saying that everyone is, but my experiences, just gonna say. But that's, let me see what Instagram is talking about. Hold up. So let's see. Bill C. the Don, thanks for stopping in. I can't see that one name. But B Truth says Mickey D's. Yes, there is an ex that if they came to me today and was like, Mickey D's, I'd be like, oh my God. Thank you. Double cheeseburger if you don't mind. With the mac sauce. And I don't even eat McDonald's no more for real. Like, if that one ex hit me up, like, look, I'm in town, I'm saying, let's hit this round of Mickey D's, I look, and the MF, I'm bet you any money know who he is. Cause I know you dudes know the game. And Lady R says, like, she getting approached by dudes. Dudes are in her DMs. Dudes are probably texting her now, like, hey, let's hang out. And she just like, nah. Like I said, I know, Lady R, I feel your life. I feel like we here. But it's like, for me, with that situation, just take a chance on somebody. Because maybe that ex wasn't the best, but do you really feel yourself getting back comfortable into that situation? Do you see yourself being okay with him being back in your life, and now you gotta be okay with it? Now you have to say, okay, you know what? I will take you back in every flaw. Or do you take the chance on somebody who is in your DMs, who's in your text messages right now, who you ain't even opened the damn text message, you ain't read it yet? Like, you probably missing out. And I will say that from my own experience. I've had a few people that have approached me and I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. Heisman on that. But it's like, I have to realize too, what am I missing out on? What am I so afraid of with somebody new? Like with old people, with the exes, you get comfortable. You get so comfortable because they know everything you do. They know what you look like with a bonnet on. They know what you look like, when you on that time of the month. They know all this. They know your schedule shit. They know when. Here, babe, here you go. There you go. It's time of the month. I know. You like, no, it's not. Damn, it is. How you know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, for me, I am afraid to know new people. I am so afraid because I'm like, I don't want nobody else to know the weird shit that I do. I do really weird shit. Like, I don't do nothing weird, like to the point where I'm just like, damn, I showed him that. No, it's just like I get comfortable. Once I get comfortable, shit, I'm comfortable with y'all. Like, I'm wearing tank top and y'all saw these little leggings, whatever. Like, y'all saw that. So I'm getting comfortable. But it's like, it's to the point where you see yourself with somebody new and it scares you. It scares you because this person may not like everything about you. Like I said earlier, my flaw of I call too much on one person, but I may not call somebody else enough on another situation. That's scary because now I got to figure out, like, what do you like? You got to tell me. Do you like a lot of communication? Do you like when I call you or text you once a day? Or do you want me to FaceTime you all the time? And then sometimes I'm like, damn, I don't want to FaceTime nobody all the time. I don't look. Sometimes if you FaceTime me and take a little long, I'm taking a bonnet off my head. Flat out. But with the ex that you're comfortable with, you just like, he know what this looks like. He know what it looks like. He knows exactly what it looks like. So for me, it's like you can be okay with having an ex around, Lady R, and I understand this situation, because when you have an ex that's a powerful king in your life, my God, but when he has that much energy over you, sometimes, and from experiences, I'm going to say sometimes it's not the best time to get back with that ex. Sometimes it's not, because they're such a powerful being over you. They have so much control in your life, and you just kind of like, nah. Especially when you're going so long, when you've dated men who understand your lifestyle, when you've dated men who understand, look, you're pretty, you're gorgeous, whatever the case may be. I know you got a lot of shit going on, but it's like, for me, Lady O, I don't know that, but it's up to you. It's totally up to you. We're gonna check in on Facebook real quick. Courtney Destiny or Dang Green, thanks for stopping in on Facebook. Instagram, we'll be talking about Be True. Let's see. What about when you're super compatible with somebody and it doesn't work? That's scary, because when you're comfortable, when you're like compatible with somebody and you just, it sucks. It kind of sucks because it's like you want it to work. You want it to work so bad, but then you have to figure out, like, why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Does it work because it doesn't work because, little bitty things, or doesn't work because of something that you can't? Is it something that you cannot negotiate, or something that you cannot just like, hey, look, I don't like when you put the toilet seat up? Is that something that you just totally are just like, I'll leave it up? Is that something you totally like, I'm out? You know what I'm saying? Or if it's something that you're compatible, but it's something that didn't work because it just didn't, then it's hard. That's a hard call, because you feel it in yourself. I've been there too. Been there when I knew this is the person for me, like, flat out. And to know that person, we just did not work out, I was just like, why? But I think it's all in a reason. I think that person is just, if you feel like they're compatible, maybe it's a reason. Maybe they're not that compatible for you. Maybe they're not that person for you. But hey, with relationships, it's all tricky. Like, that's what I'm learning too. Like, it's very tricky. And even when it comes to family, everything. While I'm talking about family, shout out to my family that I've recently, I don't know if y'all seen some of the pictures. I know I have them on Instagram, but I met my father's mother's side of the family, and it was definitely one for the books. I appreciated meeting a part of who I am. So why I act the way I do is starting to all add up. And I'm just like, I see who I act like. That's so cool. It's so cool. It's corny, I know. But no, I love Doss Ramsey, East St. Louis, Ohio people, all that. I love everybody. But, you know, I digress. Let's just go into the next. But like I said, Lady R, if your ex is just that bad for you, like, how was the relationship? That's what you have to think about that too. Was the relationship draining? Were you drained? Like, that's how I look at it too. If I was drained, if I was just like every day I came home like, woo, take another drink, you know what I'm saying? Or was the relationship something that I'm just like, he's calling, I don't want to answer the phone? Then you probably don't want to be with that person. You probably don't. I had an ex of mine where I actually stepped back and tried to date him again. People who knew me noticed I had taken a toll for the worst. Like, I had just been drained. I'm not I'm a bright skinned person, but the only real color you'll see in my face is like red, and I had nothing, not an ounce of color in my face. When people would see me, I was just like, hi. I didn't care if my eyebrows was done. I just was walking around. No earrings in. I damn near had a habit on. You might as well just call me Sister A. Cause what's that? Sister Mary Francis. Cause I just didn't. And he drained me because he was that much controlling over me. But that was a bad step back. Like, that was a bad step back. Cause I took myself through a whole nother mindset of where I thought like, oh, maybe I can do it again. We're older. We're great. No, I didn't want to be great. I didn't have the desire to do this. I didn't have the desire to do anything. And it hurt me for a minute. It hurt the things that I was doing, the industry and stuff that I was in, and everything I could have been doing by now. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. I don't blame him for it. I look at it as a lesson. I look at it as for purpose. That was a purpose. That was something I needed in my life. I needed to know, don't go back. Don't set yourself up for that failure. But Lady R, to you, if the man that was in your life, it was just a bad breakup just because, you have to scale the level of the breakup, to me. If it was just horrible, don't do that. If it was something that, you know, maybe the timing wasn't right, or, you know, something small and minute, maybe reconsider. But me personally, I'm on this, I want to try new things and not be so afraid to relearn somebody else. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to learn somebody else. That's it. Like, really, that is the key. Like, learn somebody else. Don't be, I talked to, it was a musician out, and he was saying, like, he cut people off. He was getting interviewed or whatever, and I heard him, he was like, he cut people off for 4 months. And I went back and retracted and talked to him later, like, I respected that. You cut people off for 4 months, why? And he was like, it opened up the doors of the new people I could meet. So the old, he cut off what wasn't working for him before. He cut off the friends, everybody who wasn't working for him before. And now he's met so many other people. He's opened up his eyes to so many more things. And I respected that. I solely respected that. Real quick, we're going to step into, let's see, Facebook. Emmanuel Moses, thanks for stopping in. Ashley Williams, thanks for stopping in. And tuning in every Wednesday. We're here every Wednesday. Victoria said it. And if you have any questions, Victoria said it, stl@gmail.com. That's as simple as that. And then let's see who stopped in. Angel Cola, thanks for joining in on Instagram. And B Troop says the relationship was fine, that he was compatible, you know, that your person you were compatible with. Hi_Keith, thanks for stopping in. on Instagram. But again, this is every Wednesday. I may have a treat for y'all next week, may do a 2-parter, but y'all stay tuned because I'm definitely going to be putting little pieces out there, little hints to what's going on. But if you see Wednesday and maybe another day pop up, make sure you tune in. I'm only going live. You know, I'm only going live when I got something to talk about now. So it's going to be something. It's going to be fun. Those who are tuning in later, I appreciate you. Those who are sharing, I appreciate you. But we're not done. We still got about 15 more minutes. So, you know, just kind of getting that life together. But Be True says, hit me up. I will hit you up definitely after all this. But it's the exes. It's the dating, the chronicles. And if y'all have, I got a couple articles I've written, Dating Chronicles. I'm probably post that on my Facebook for people to hit that link, and probably hit the link on Instagram for y'all to check out where I wrote those articles. They're pretty funny. My dating chronicles have been pretty funny, but you know, it's when we talk about those who are in our lives, I feel like everyone who's in our life is for a reason. So if you meet, you know, someone who may come in for a minute and just you hear them talk for like 20 minutes, it's like, damn, like, oh my God, they're here for a reason. And those who are stopping in for my life, you're here for a reason. I appreciate you. But lady, or like I said, sorry, usually I don't do this, but it kind of got my nerves. But that's one thing that chicks will do. I'm sorry, but that's one thing chicks will try to play off that scratching. You can't play that scratch. You be like, it's hard to play off. I've seen chicks play the little. That is hilarious to me. You act like you ain't doing it. You like, whew, all right. But that's what I'm saying. When people get comfortable, like it's an ex who knows, like, look, if I get this one calm, I'm gonna be like, I'm had an ugly face, everything. But new people, you have to introduce somebody new in your life, and now you have to not act like you gotta scratch your head or just be sitting there like why? Like that kind of, I understand why. Like you have to let people in your life, but whew, yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all eventually. One of these days, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm sipping on, or I'm gonna make a drink and be like, yeah, let's do it. That's what I might do. That might be a good one. Coming up, I might make a drink for y'all live. We'll figure it out. But no, that's gonna happen. I think I want to make a drink for y'all live. So if it doesn't happen next Wednesday, it will happen the following. Just know what'll happen, and we're gonna sip on that drink. And I'm gonna give y'all the recipe beforehand so y'all can make the drink while watching me live, and we're gonna sit there and both. Oh yeah, let's do it. Okay, so but like I said, next week next week will be it'll be part 1, part 2, and part 2 may be in another location. So we'll see if y'all are, sharing this, liking this, commenting. I appreciate everybody who steps in. Again, that's a little, all right. Yeah. But it's, wait a minute. I'll Be True. Thumbs up. Thanks. But, like I said, I love doing this every Wednesday. So I come back every Wednesday at 9 p.m. at Central, and we're coming to the end. That's what happens. I only do this for an hour. I don't do this much longer than that because I don't know if y'all like me that much. Like y'all may. I think, okay, I've been told today, and I'm saying this because it's real, and I realize I do it, but I've been told, I need to smile more. So I'm taking the time to do it. It's really hard to do. But no, I like I said, I enjoy coming back though every Wednesday because the people that are coming in, the people who are commenting, sharing your stories with me. Y'all don't have to. I love it. And for just the idea of the last week that I have gone through, meeting a part of me, my family, I couldn't be happier. Meeting a part of why I am the way I am. Because you could say like somebody, you've raised a kid for so long, but genetically we're all pieced together of something, of someone, of a part of our family. And that's what I'm finding out too. But for that, I'm definitely grateful and forever thankful for that. Those who are stopping in on Facebook and Instagram, I appreciate it. We all know Instagram goes up for 24 hours, but if you want to catch it, Facebook is where it's at. And for those who have had a great week, keep having another great week. Those who have had a messed up week, have a better week. You're going to have a better week, believe me. All our relationships, this is a relationship hub, Victoria's Aesthetic, and all our relationships are there for a reason, whether they're work or personal, whatever the case may be. Work relationships, they're hard because people try to tell you, separate the two from your personal and your, business. And I've heard that quite sometimes the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to say it's difficult. It's difficult because people don't know what's going on in your personal life. And now you have to go to work like, I like y'all, I guess. No, maybe. And then you have to act like nothing's going on in your personal life when you know all hell is breaking loose. And I've had so many people who I love and thank you for, talking me off that ledge, because I've been, I don't jump off no ledge. I jump off a curb on the sidewalk, onto the street. But it's been long, but I think everyone who has stepped in, who has definitely been there for me, who have, been able to say, look, I've been there, I understand, but this is what you got to do. And it hurts because I'm getting it. I understand. But I'm not a fake person. So those who, even from personal to business, I don't smile. And we just talked about that earlier. I don't smile. So if, I hate when dudes like, why don't you smile? You pretty good. No, this the face you get. I'm sorry. And then I told somebody else, I have a disorder. I roll my eyes. So a lot. So you think you did something, don't take it personal. It's a disorder. That's what I'm calling it now. Like, somebody make me a shirt that says rolling my eyes is a disorder that I have. Don't take it personal. I want that as a shirt. But it's really, I understand. I get it more. The older I get, I definitely understand not taking your personal life to work. But it's like sometimes when both of them messed up, you just like, fuck it. It's the reality of it is you just want to say fuck everything. You do. But I know we can't. I know for, being a mom, I can't just say, everybody, God, fuck you. Like, I can't do it. Being a mom of a wonderful, smart child, I know I gotta figure this out. I'm figuring it out, I think. But as I said, we're coming to a close. It's Wednesday, every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. And for me, I thank y'all. Those who have, any music, questions, anything, stop by Victoria's Aesthetic STL at gmail.com. Victoriasaesthetic.com is under some works, but hey, I'm still putting stuff up every now and then. And I had a hit from one of my homies. It's a DJ. He DJs at Bottoms Up. He has like a day party on Sundays. Y'all should check him out. It's DJ Bounce. Yes. And it's like, I think it's pretty dope. So those who are into strip clubs, do it. Those who aren't, don't do something that you're not into. But I thought it was a cool idea. So hey, you never know. I throw those out to say you never know who to connect with. Connect with people out here, especially those who are from St. Louis. Connect with people because you just never know where we're gonna be. You never know where, anybody who's in here commenting or following or sharing this, you never know. So don't act like that ain't, that ain't this, that ain't that. No, you just never know. Please connect. Please make sure we're connected with people that are doing the same thing. I have this cool book that I got sent to me from Bilal Blogsworth, and I recommend it because it's like one of those things. It's the Notebook of Destiny and Mastermind Cultivating Success. Like it's major because you think about stuff. You think about, okay, who are you connected with? It talks about connecting yourself with winners like you and connecting yourself with people who are like you, basically, and like-minded, and making sure you're changing your mindset. Because if you stay in the same mindset of, I know I have my issues. And yes, a lot of people hate that, oh, she thinks she the shit. No, it's not that I think I'm the shit. It's just like I had to change my mindset because at one point in time I did feel like I was the shit. And now I feel like it. And now you have to feel like it. And then those who don't agree, they're not gonna understand why you are like that. This book talks about also keeping yourself around people who are like-minded as far as winners, what the definition of success is. So I recommend it. I recommend everything. I recommend that you connect with people that are commenting in these lives, So to each is his own, but we're going to head out because Instagram is counting my ass down, and that's cool. But every Wednesday. And like I said, I'll have the topic up, victoriasaid@stl@gmail.com. If you have any questions you want to comment before, let's do it. All right. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you. And just thank you. Thank you flat out. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. So peace. Y'all have a good one. Victoria said it. We out.